Yu-Gi-Oh! Has changed a lot over the years. Seemingly new archetypes come out every few months, leaving older strategies in the dust. Cards that were once powerhouses are now considered bulk. But lately, Konami have been coming out with support for these old archetypes to either give them a fresh start or actually make them viable in the first place. 2025 is the year of the Yu-Gi boomers, and I wanted to prove that whether you're a new player or a returning veteran, you can find competitive success using your favorite monsters. So I'm taking 3 structures of Yu-Gi-Oh's most powerful monster and officially starting from scratch. In the last episode, we opened our last packs of Bonanza and were able to get a little bit of decent trade bait for it. But today is Stampede Day, baby, which means new cards, new trades, and the possibility for a new deck. Cards out of Stampede we are on the lookout for are Fuelos, Metaltronus, Artifact Sanctum, Dragon Master Magia, and any other rarity bumps we might happen to stumble across. It is finally here! Quarter Century Stampede. There are a slew of cards we want in here, one of which is Fuelos. Numerous Blue Eyes reprints in here, as well as a new art I believe is exclusive to QCR. We also have new reprints of Alt Art Ash. We also have a Alt Art of Valor, Alt Art of Nibiru, all cards we run. Just a plethora. We got Magia in here. I'm telling you right now, if we pull Magia, our deck's going to change drastically in the near future. But we got 5 packs today, so let's start cracking them open and see what we can pull. If we pull Magia, the deck is going to absolutely change. First off, Platinum Secret Necro Valley. We got, I think this is a rarity D grade for us. I think we got the Ultra, but Lina, we have a chance for a rarity bump of Lina. Archfiend Eccentric. We have, Platinum Ultimate Rare Amphibious Swarm Ship Amblo Whale. That's needed a reprint for a minute. And Secret Rare Big Welcome Labyrinth. Nice and trade bait in that pack. No QCR though. We do not have the Bonanza luck off rip. But let's see what we can't do. Ooh, nice and goat and Edison's. Platinum Secret Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch. Next up we have Super Lunalight Tiger. Okay, rarity bump Ash for us. It's the D-Gen Ash, but it is a rarity bump. We might run that. Yo! Platinum Collector's Rare Black Rose Dragon. Oh, that's sick. This is super nostalgic for me. So, little mini tangent. When I was a kid, I had $30. Don't know why they were selling it for $30, but Walmart was selling a Crossroads of Chaos booster box for $30. I bought it, pulled the OT Black Rose. I still have it to this day. So this is super nostalgic to pull it's not an OT, it is a collector's, but still super nostalgic pull for me. And then finally, Secret Rare Gaga Cowboy. Next pack, again, we might use the Ash as just trade bait, but we could just use it as a rarity bump. Flip it around, Platinum Secret Needle Worm. We have Super Rare Edge Imp Chain, much needed reprint, Ultra Rare number 11 Big Eye, a Ultra Rare Secret Password, and QCR Danger Tsuchinoko, however you pronounce that. Nice and fresh off the ban list. It's not semi-limited. Okay, we did pull a QCR out of this. Super hyped for that. Don't know how much it goes for, but it is nice trade bait. And number 16, Shockmaster. What are the odds this thing comes off the next ban list? People were actually speculating this thing coming off the ban list, and no, it will not come off the ban list. This thing is stupidly broken. Alistair the Invoker, okay. We have the start of a potential Alistair build for the deck. We have another Ultra Luna Light, Shin's Dojo, and Platinum Secret 7th Ascension. For half a second, I thought there was 7th Tachyon. I'm like, there's no way they reprinted Tachyon in this set. There's no way. The final pack of the opening. We did pull a QCR. We're hoping for Fua, and we're hoping for Magia. Those are the two biggest ones we were hoping for. Another QCR Ice Hand. Okay. A Lullaby Obedience Super. Fua! Yes! Ultra Rare Fuelos. We got one. We got one down. We need 2 more. We have Hida, the Fire Charmer, and our final card, Secret Rare Onomatopoeia. I have no idea what this thing does, but yo, okay, I'm happy. We got a Fua. We need 2 more of these. Hopefully we can get some nice trades for a Fua, but we got it. We got 1. That's 1 down, 2 to go. We got some nice QCRs for trade bait, and I kind of want to run the rarity bump, but it's the degen Ash, so we'll think on that. We'll definitely think on that. But nice and powerful opening, nice and powerful trade bait. We got some nice pulls, some nice Goat and Edison trade bait, some nice rarity bumps. Let's get to the group chat. Let's see what we can't work and see if we can't get some nice trades going. All right, so we're gonna do all the Dragon Rulers for the 1 metal Jonas. All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're doing the QCR Tsuchinoko for the Prosby and the Detonator.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So you sure I can take the Crimson Dragon and 2 metal Jonas?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we're doing these for the Fula and the Sanctum?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
New trades means new deck upgrades, and deck upgrades means new deck profile. It's a long one, so sit back and grab some popcorn.
All right, new week means new deck profile. We got a bunch, and I do mean a bunch of trades from Stampede. We're able to get a bunch of cards we needed finally. We're still not quite there, but the deck is that much better. First, starting out, we got our 2 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, 3 copies of Sage, 3 copies of Maiden, 1 Jet, and 1 Kaiser. Kaiser is able to get into Spears very nicely and also set up Jet in the graveyard for destruction. We got 3 copies of Wishes, 1 Roar, 1 Ultimate Fusion, 1 Mausoleum, 1 Matsty, and finally 1 True Light. This is the basic Blue Eyes package. Some cards you can take away, some cards you are mandatory. I would say if you want to take away anything, you take away the Ultimate Fusion, the Neo Kaiser, and the Jet. But Jet is anti-detonator. Kaiser is a great link into Spears and sets up the Jet. And Ultimate Fusion, if all you can do is set up Blue Eyes Pass, is able to fuse into Tyrant Dragon and get rid of cards on your opponent's field so long as you use a Blue Eyes fuse from the field. So that is the basic Blue Eyes package I really like to play. I don't think much is going to change as far as like our Blue Eyes package goes in the main. I think few things might change here and there, but as far as like the main deck, not much. For the Bestial package, we got 1 Baldric, 1 Jerusalem, 1 Magnemite, and 1 Regain. I would really like to get Lubellions. For whatever reason, they did not reprint Lubellions in the in Stampede. I don't know why they didn't. They just didn't. So looks like we're going to be getting Megatins here before too long to try to get Lubellion. But for right now, this is what we're rocking. Magnemite is able to get Jerusalem or Baldric. These are the 2 we're always going to get. Jerusalem and Baldric, it depends on what we're facing, what we want to go up against. If we're facing something like Ryzeal, I want to go into Jerusalem, so that way I get the bounce back. If we're going into something against like Malice, I want to go into Baldric, so that way I can send another card on field to get rid of their links. So that is the Bestial package, and the final starter in the deck is Pot of Prosperity. Prosperity is a card that I don't like using very often. We use a lot of our extra deck. I don't want to get rid of a lot of it. So if I do use it, I use 3. I still think it's mandatory, but I usually take 3 instead of 6, which is wild to say on a card like Pot of Prosperity. But that's going to be it for our engine. Next up is our non-engine. First up is 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. We are rocking the Feet Ash, as wild as that seems. It is a rarity bump, and since Stampede is going to be something that we open the most in this series, I figured we might as well just go ahead and use the Ash Blossom as like this Ash Blossom is the Ash Blossom that we use in the series. If we can get some rarity bumps like some Plat Secrets, or even just normal secrets, I would be down to get those in here as well to get the highest rarity Ash Blossoms that I can. But for right now, we're going to be running 3 Ash, that is a must. 3 Draw and Lockbird. I still want this alt art. I'm looking for cool trades with this alt art to get rid of the 2 commons, but we're rocking 3 Droll. Droll is really powerful in this format. Droll is essentially the new shifter in this format, so Droll is a mandatory at 3. 2 Nibiru and 1 Veiler. A lot of people at my locals told me I should run more Veiler because it's searchable, but here's my logic on 1 Veiler versus 3 Droll, is that both in starting hand going first can normal summon, link into Spirit. My problem is Veiler is searchable, whereas Droll is not. And if I have Veiler and another starter or Droll and another starter. For follow-up, I would much rather have Droll as follow-up as opposed to Veiler. But who knows, you might throw in a second Veiler at some point. But for right now, because Veiler is searchable, I would rather start out with it, my starting hand, than my... I'd rather have Droll my starting hand than my Veiler, especially if we lose a die roll, because at the end of the day, die roll is a gamble. And if I lose a die roll and I'm going second, I would much rather start with Droll in my hand than Veiler. So that's my logic behind the one Veiler. And we are also rocking 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Again, mandatory 3 of in the deck. I think if you add 9 cards, it's going to be 3 Imperm, 3 Droll, 3 Ash. And these are going to be all of our hand traps. Next is the lastly non-engine, which is 3 Metaltronus and 2 Solemn Judgment. Again, a lot of people at my local said to swap out Strike with Judgment, but I see Negate, Spell, or Summon, and I think that's better than just Negate, Summon, or Monster Effect. I know the price is bigger with 4K, but I still like this a lot more. I like this a lot more than Strike, so I want to main Judgment. Going first, Judgment can come in clutch. And yes, going first, half our life points is a big toll, but it doesn't matter if our opponent can't get the big boys on the board. So Judgment is in the main, and that is going to be the main deck. Next up, we're going to go over is the extra deck. First off, for our links, we're rocking 3 copies of Spirit, 1 Sphere, 1 Lina, and 1 SP. SP is just good. Sometimes all you need is Sphere's Pass. Spirit gets us Mausoleum and also lets us special summon Blue Eyes from the graveyard. Lina is able to steal light monsters in the grave. It can steal a properly summoned Detonator. It can steal Desiree on our opponent's graveyard. It can steal Requiem in our opponent's graveyard, so our opponent can't go into their Fiendsmith plays. It can take their Engraver. There's a lot of things that Lina can take that I really like. It can take our opponent's Blue Eyes in the mirror match. I really like Lina. I think Lina's going to be here to stay. For Exes, 1 Detonator, 1 Typhon. Detonator is a Metatronus target. Opponent summons Detonator. Metatronus, target Detonator, we summon ours. They can't respond with their Detonator, so we simply just banish both face down and gets rid of a problem. Typhon technically is also a Metatronus target. As long as our opponent summons a Dark Fiend or any combination of attack, Fiend, or attribute with that matches Typhon. But I most often see myself summoning Typhon. They can't activate the Desiree's effect anymore, and then we can just remove 1 effect of Typhon to bounce back to Desiree, which is really nice to have. For our synchros, we're rocking 2 Spirit and 1 Ultimate Spirit and 1 Lightstorm. Lightstorm I really like. I think this card is super mandatory in any Blue Eyes deck. Some people would say you need to pair this with Moonlit because Moonlit bounces a special summon monster, and though you can, with how tight the extra deck is, I would much rather have Lightstorm than Moonlit. So Lightstorm is in here. We might do a little shenanigans in the future where we add Moonlit back, but for right now, Lightstorm, I really like it. Spirit is obvious. Graveyard negation, negate the Requiem from attaching, negate the Engraver from shuffling back to special summon himself. You can tag out into Ultimate Spirit, which is our Omni Negate, and it's just, we can do a whole lot with that. And with our fusions, Neo Blue Eyes, banish it from the graveyard, negate any effect that targets a Blue Eyes monster I control, and 2 copies of Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. I like Tyrant Dragon. I like being able to fuse into Tyrant Dragon. There's been many times where I fused into my 1 copy, and I wish I had a second, so I just kind of kept him around. At 2, I really like him. I think that he's a underdog in this deck. I really, really do. And finally, the side deck. We're rocking 3 Chaos Hunter, because fuck Malice. We're rocking 3 Artifact Lancia, because fuck Malice. We're rocking 2 Foolos, because going second, this card goes hard. 1 Veiler in the side, because, like I said, sometimes you want the second Veiler, because I don't believe Veiler is once per turn. Actually, yeah, it's not once per turn. I was like, I saw once per turn. I saw end this turn. I was like, it's once per turn. I just lied. But nope, it is not once per turn. Sometimes the second Veiler goes hard, or sometimes you just want to see it going second, along with your Droll and Lockbird. But I have 1 any side, 1 Feather Duster, and 1 Lightning Storm for mainly back row hate. Lightning Storm isn't really going to be monster hate unless we get 2 of these at some point. 1 Artifact Sanctum because fuck Malice. 1 Deep Barrier because fuck Ryzeal. And 2 Strikes because fuck everybody else. Strikes in the side, not in the main. Again, I like this better. If we lose game 1, going first. Game 2, I will side Indie Strikes because I like having both, but I don't want them to overcrowd the deck for whatever I'm facing, to where if I go second, I just automatically lose in the main. So Strikes Indie side, and then when I can guarantee go first, put them in the main, just to get that much more consistency with my negates. But this is the deck. This is what we're rocking with. I really like what we got so far. I think that is a lot stronger than what it was before, and I really can't wait to see how it performs in locals. So let's get the locals, and let's see what we can accomplish.
Today's feature match is once again against Malice. Malice is quickly taking over Rizio as the best deck in the format, and my locals are showing it. Malice is our white whale of the series since we have yet to beaten it, so let's try to change that. So without further ado, it's time to duel.
How will it work for you?
Yeah.
It's a 10.
10, that's insane. How did you roll so high?
Because I felt like it.
Make a deal with the devil? Oh!
Look who's talking.
I made a deal with the super devil.
I made a deal with the super devil.
Nice. I'm not gonna lie, anytime I see like a 5 and another dice that's like 4 or higher, I just assume I'm losing. But you know, sometimes we're just goated.
You get picked.
I'll go first.
Works for me.
Good luck, duelist.
You too.
I think we started time, so stand by main phase.
Yep.
We'll activate Branded Regain, because I always draw this card.
Yep.
Then we'll do Fiendsmith's Tract. Newly $80 card for no reason.
Well, it's because they didn't get reprinted.
Yeah.
They didn't reprint the whole core, so one card has to be expensive.
I suppose. It's
Hey,
like
Rick?
2 though. It's that one and it's Lacrima's gone up a lot.
And then on resolution,
Yeah, mandatory Chain Link 1 because it's
Chain
mandatory.
Link 2 will draw.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. All right. We've been drolled, lads. We've been drolled. I'll link into my Requiem.
Yep.
And Requiem effects.
Yep.
We'll summon the one I was just talking about. Lacrima. Lacrima effect to dump a Fiendsmith card.
Yep.
Dump Engraver. Since we did not start with Engraver this time. Alright. From here, let's go. Does it matter if I do that? Yeah, we'll do Requiem effect, target Lacrima.
Yep.
Equip to it. And we will contact Fuse into Necroquip Princess. We'll go normal summon, Malice P White Rabbit.
Yep.
Effect.
Yep.
Set a Malice Trap from deck. This time it's going to be TB11.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to go and activate it, banishing this for cost to try to summon another Malice from deck.
Yep.
This effects can't be activated while it's on field, but we link it off, we can use its effects later. So, effect to special summon from banished.
Yep. What are your life points at?
77.
77.
Yeah, it's 300 for every name to summon back.
I gotcha.
Until we get to the big guys. So we'll go link 2 into Lizardos.
Yep.
Lizardos, banishing for cost, targeting itself.
Yep.
And then effect, pay 300 to summon.
Yep.
Okay, so right there. We'll do effect to banish a Malice name from deck.
Yep.
Alright. We've gotten all of our names. We'll pay another 300. Summon this guy.
Yep.
Still good to continue?
Yep.
Alright. You love to see it. We will link these off for Red Ransom.
Yep.
Red Ransom effect to add field spell.
You cannot.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was dumb. That was very dumb, actually. Now I have to link all these off for Whitebinder. And we will do Whitebinder's on summon effects, targeting this, this, yeah, just these two to try to banish them.
Even with circulars legal, the card was like $2.
Then on a new chain, we'll do Red Ransom, paying 900 to special summon, and then I can banish the Cyrus from deck if I want to.
Yes.
Special, and I will choose not to banish anything. We'll do Whitebinder's effect to set a Malice Trap from deck or grave.
Okay.
Setting Where are you? GWC?
Yep.
Okay. From here, we'll do Engraver Effect, shuffling back Larry for cost.
Yep.
Shuffle. And we'll go Link for into a bow, a coup. Alright. I think from there we are going to call it a turn.
Okay.
On to you.
Alright, I will draw for turn.
Yes, sir.
Stand by in the main.
Mm-hmm.
First, we're going to attempt to activate Wishes for Eyes of Blue. We're going to discard 1 to add 2.
That's pretty strong. You got it.
Oh my god.
Alright, we're going to be adding Sage, and we're going to be adding... Where are you at? Where'd you go? There you are. Roar.
Playing Blue Eyes today.
Roar.
On Resolution.
Yes.
I have a funny little bird for you, too.
You have a funny little bird. That's on Fortnite, but whatever. We are going to... Let's see, what are we going to do here? We're going to activate Maiden, discarding it for cost, set up a True Light.
Sure.
Set up True Light. Next, we are going to activate Roar, special summon from the deck.
Special from the deck. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Special Blue Eyes, it will trigger the Maiden Engraved, special summon herself.
Sure. Thinking here,
Okay.
got 3 left in hand. I know one of them. She has a Sage. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, we'll go a Baoku effect, pitching for cost to try to destroy 1 card on the field, non-targeting.
Okay.
Does that resolve?
That does resolve.
Okay, we'll destroy the True Light.
We'll change True Light to set.
So this is the resolution of the effect, because it does not target.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So True Light destroyed, True Light effect activate, destroying these guys.
Right.
On a new chain, I'll trigger a Jet in hand special summon.
That's fine. I am going to chain GWC as well
Okay.
to try to summon from Grave or Banish a Malice monster.
Okay.
Summon a White Binder. And then I'll gain 2,300 because I control a Link monster at Resolution.
Okay.
Do you have any triggers on a new chain?
No triggers.
Okay, I'll do White Binder's effects. I can target up to 3 cards in either grave to banish.
Okay.
We're going to try to snipe some guys from you. Snipe 2 Blue Eyes. And then we're going to snipe my own White Rabbit
Okay.
to banish all 3.
Okay.
And then on a new chain, White Rabbit, pay 300 to special.
Yep.
And then we will go effect to set a trap from deck.
Okay.
Yeah, so this isn't something that I was
I will set MTPO 7.
Okay.
I was talking about this
And you are good to continue, good sir.
All right. Thinking here. Let's see. What does this need? This needs that. That's unfortunate.
Play the game. Play the game.
We are going to. Still under that. I think this is going to invest play. We're going to. Okay. We're going to normal Sage.
Okay. After you normal, I'm going to do Lacrima Effect Engrave. Quick effect, target of Link, Light Fiend Link, sorry, to special summon and then shuffle this back to the deck.
Okay.
Special. And then still here, we'll do quick effect, tribute to special summon a Fiendsmith from the deck or hand.
Yep.
Lacrima effect to dump a Fiendsmith card.
Okay.
And we'll do Fiendsmith in Paradise. And you're free to continue.
Okay. So from here,
we are going to let's see, Synchro
Ayo.
into Blue Eye Spirit.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're good.
And from here, I think all I can do is pass the turn. I'll shuffle because I've been searching.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we went searching exactly once because of Droll.
Yeah. Well, I search and place True Light and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Pass
And then,
turn.
did you cut me already? Because I know I went in there for this.
I did not. I will do that now.
Appreciate you. Draw phase.
Yep.
Let's go standby.
Yep.
I might as well do this. We'll do a Balakuz effect in standby.
Mhm.
So for each different monster type engrave, I can draw that many cards and then put that many cards on the bottom of the deck. So I've got Fiend, Spellcaster, Cybers, Reptile. So
Okay.
4.
Yep.
So draw 4 and then put 4 back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. That works. We will do these 4 on the bottom. Anything on res?
Doesn't res.
Main phase?
Yep.
Let's do Bestial Rebellion effect. Search for a Bestial from the deck.
Okay.
Grab Magmut. Okay. From here, put these guys in attack mode. We'll go link 1, 2. Let's see. What does this require? Okay. Before we do anything, let's do Whitebinder's effect to set a trap, Malice Trap from deck or grave.
We're gonna change Spirit to tag out.
To tag out?
Yep.
Sure.
We will summon out Ultimate Spirit.
Alrighty. We'll set the GWC06. On a new chain, since you special summon a monster, do Fiendsmith in Paradise effect, banish it. I can send a Fiendsmith card from my deck or extra deck to the graveyard.
Okay.
So we will send Desiree.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do Desiree effect on a new chain, shuffling back Requiem for cost. We'll target the spirit to try to send it to the graveyard.
Send it to the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Didn't expect to get that far, if I'm being honest. Go link 1 into Requiem.
It's almost like when you banish the 2 cards I need to engrave, wild things happen.
True. Requiem effect. Summon a Fiendsmith. There he is, Mr. Engraver. We'll go Requiem effect to equip.
Yep.
Gives him plus 600 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll just go battle phase.
Yep.
That should be it. 24, 28, 23, and then another 23 and 12. So yeah.
Yep.
Woo. Did I ever tell you that I had to stop saying good luck to Fred because he kept opening Dark Ruler evenly with me? I was like, you know what? Bad luck.
Speaking of, stand by in the main.
Yep.
We're gonna activate Roar.
You got it. Rawr.
Rar. Special Blue Eyes.
There he is.
Next, we're going to
Link into Link Spider? No.
activate Mausoleum.
Yeah.
Mausoleum, target Blue Eyes.
Yeah. You can just like target any guy, right? And
Any
it
guy.
increases its attack by the level that you see.
Yes.
Oh, attack and defense.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. I wish it was permanent.
I do wish it was permanent. That'd be way better.
Beefy boy.
Let's see. We're gonna set one face down.
Playing Blue Eyes Turbo, I see.
Yes.
Yeah. I was wondering if it was like E-Telly where it like blows it up during the end phase, but no.
Nope.
You just get to keep it.
It just stays.
You just got a big chungus right there.
And I will pass the turn.
Alright. Draw. Anything in draw?
Nothing in draw.
Standby main phase?
Yep.
Now let's see what your back row is. We'll call spells and traps.
Call spells and traps.
Get him out of there.
Do we want to do this? I think we do.
E-Rad, more like He-Man.
We'll activate Ultimate Fusion.
Ultimate Fusion. Oh, okay, yeah.
Shuffling back these two
I did not expect that.
to bring out. Nope, Timer Dragon.
Huh. I guess that works. So he just like,
He's unaffected by trap cards.
yeah. I just didn't know that you could make him with like just 2 blue eyes.
Yeah,
That's pretty
he just
funny.
needs a blue eyes and a dragon.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Continuing main phase, we will do. Oh, who do I value more? I think I value this more actually. We'll go Lebellion effect to try to add a Bestial from deck to hand.
Okay.
We'll add ourselves a Magnemite. Anything at res, good sir.
Nothing on res.
All right. Didn't get drolled. That's all I was worried about. We'll do Engraver effects to try to add a Fiendsmith spell or trap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be tracked, of course. And then we'll just try to activate tracks to grab a Light Fiend.
Yep.
Let's see. Do I want to discard any of these? Alright, we'll add and discard Lyrie, and then trigger Lyrie's mandatory effect to special summon from grave.
Yep. Alright, anything on the resolution of Lyrie's effect?
Nope.
We're going to activate Druid Swarm targeting Engraver.
I guess I can deny you the body. We'll go Magnemite, target my own Engraver.
Sure.
And then effect to add during end phase.
Which in Chaos Hunter.
Chaos Hunter.
Whenever my opponent banishes a monster, if I summon this, you cannot banish for the rest of the turn.
You do have to discard, I believe, right?
When your opponent summons a monster, if damage fades, discard 1 card. Yeah, I do.
Nice. Alright, that does make things a bit more complicated. How do I deal with that? I think the answer is just Fiendsmith cards. I just have to do more Fiendsmith cards. So we'll go.
I feel like that's the answer to a lot of situations. Just Fiendsmith.
It really is. We'll go effect, tag out. We'll summon. If I can find it, of course, it's the next card. Lacrima effect to dump 1.
Yep.
Dump Engraver. Engraver effect, shuffle Lyrie back for cost. Summon himself from grave. Requiem effect, target.
Yep.
And then effect, target these to send them to grave.
I believe the lingering effect of You Can't Banish still is in play, though.
For
Chaos Hunter.
it's just while he's on the field. He's a continuous effect.
So assume this card from your hand, your opponent cannot banish cards. Okay.
Yeah. If it said like when this card is summoned for the rest of the turn or
I
something
thought
like
it did
that.
say for the rest of the turn, that's why I said that.
Yeah. Now if it was Lancia, like actually Lancia on legs, that'd be pretty cracked.
It would be.
Set 1, we'll go normal Chessie. Chessie effect to banish a mouse card in hand and draw 2.
Yep.
Do you want to cut before I draw? Thank you, sir. Uno, dos. That's hilarious. I'm just going to show the camera because it's really funny. Okay, so from here, we'll go link 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, I haven't even got access to half of these yet. Red Ransom, effect to add field spell.
Yep.
Soon we'll actually have another spell we can add out of Alliance Insight.
I don't like that.
That's fair.
Malice and this deck do not like each other at all.
I know because I can banish your stuff in
I
grave.
know.
Effect, pay 300 to special. And then effect, banish a guy from the deck. It's gonna be White Rabbit, and I'm gonna pay 3 to summon White Rabbit. And then White Rabbit's gonna set a card. Is this fun? Are we having fun yet? Set GWC.
Konami said you're having fun. That's why they made these cards.
Exactly. We will go 1, 2, 3 for white binder. White binder. Let's see. I think you shuffled all your blue eyes back.
I did.
So I can't even banish them.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny, actually. I will banish Red Ransom and I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll do it Dormouse. Banish both of these. Effective Red Ransom. Pay 9. Special attack. And I just need a link 3 basically. So GWC, banish for cost, special U, and then I can gain 1200 because I control a link. Effect, pay 900 to special and draw a card. You want to cut before I draw? Alright, I promise I have to do all this. Effect to set from grave or deck. So just reset the GWC. And lastly, we can go link 1, 2, 3 for the Cryptor. Alright. And then this is kind of awkward because I can't do it how I wanted to do it, but I'll just go battle phase.
Yep.
We'll go effect, target this to shuffle back, and then I can banish a card on the field.
Okay.
We'll banish the blue eyes. We'll go 31.
My phone's even worse. Anything now?
18. And then we'll do. Oh yeah, I just set this. MTP07, banishing for cost. Lets me add. So we'll add a dude. I'll just add Dormouse. And then we'll go effect, pay 900 to come back, and its attack is doubled. And then we'll swing for game.
Yep.
Yay! So the draw 2 was double less. I was like, well, that doesn't help me very much.
Malice continues to elude us today, as our second match was also against Malice, and our final match was against Crystal Beasts, ending the night with a 1-2 record. But we could end on a high note by pulling the OT Sage, so let's crack open our entry packs.
Another day, another single pack, OTS 27. Let's see, can we get the OT Sage? I believe 27 is what has OT Sage. And we get Rusia, the White Forest. There might be some decent White Forest trade bait, but nothing of note here. But I still have some high hopes. We still got a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of Stampede to open. And it's regional season, so we'll be going to regionals here soon. So hopefully we'll be able to get some people to be able to trade us some Primite stuff during the regional. But with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Come on, big video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Come share, help series as a whole. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.